The troops gathered in the camp right after the siege of Ortygia, joyous, jubilant. As Partia walked by with Alkyria, Valdim, and Lady Arwa by his side, one group of young Aserai tribesmen spotted him. Happy, one of the young warriors, stood with his cup of Sanalan beer and a small plate of olives the tavern had brought them, courtesy of the Emir of Al-It himself. "Here's the hero of the siege, our brave commander, a toast to our Lord Al-It, for the Aserai, for the Sultan!" The mood was cut with a cold chill as a sharp sight from the Lion of the South left the young man paralyzed. They had just fought a siege to conquer a city, and none of the enemy had looked him in the eye with such a fury and rage as Partia. The young tribesman stood there, stunned by a rage as sharp as the glaive he had seen him use. His knees faltered and he dropped on his seat again, powerless. Lady Arwa pulled her husband with a gentle nudge and snapped him out of what seemed to the men like a murderous trance. What was wrong with the usually calm lord, that very same Partia who cared for their well-being more than any other, the one who inspired them, coming from a humble origin all the way to being one of the most renowned lords of the Aserai? They would never know, for it isn't a soldier's job to worry about the high politics of a realm. They couldn't possibly understand that it was the very same cry that their lord used when charging into battle that made him boil inside now. They would assume, however, that it was a bad omen of sorts. The head of the Al-It knew something they didn't, and days later, with their fiefs besieged from every direction, the lands they had conquered with blood, sweat, and painful sacrifices was being threatened by what seemed like the hordes of all the other kingdoms. They thought they finally knew what was bothering their lord back in Ortygia. Partia's inner demons, meanwhile, whispered something familiar into the back of his mind. After all, wasn't it Unkid's fault for leaving a front against the Valandians open when they had them against the ropes? Wasn't it the Sultan that stole Ortygia just to leave it open to the imperial rats? Lady Arwa, his personal angel, had her work cut out for her. Partia's voice of reason speaks loud, calm, and firm, but is that enough to wash that darkness that brews in the corner of the mind, gnawing slowly, bidding its time? Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another chapter in the adventures of Partia Al-It in Bannerlord. Indeed, many dark thoughts cloud the mind of our hero today as the wounds from the betrayal of Ortygia remain fresh. But he must set those wounds aside and stay focused on the task at hand. An army almost 1,000 strong lays siege to Guarantor Castle, the very symbol of the Al-It and their duty to defend the gateway. Meanwhile, off in the distance, Charas too is under threat. Partia must make some important decisions today. But what is obvious is that the wounds of Ortygia must be set aside. And what one hopes is that those wounds will not fester. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. This is going to be a very tense session as we find ourselves on the brink of losing basically everything that we fought for, not just for our own selves, but for the Aserai in general. Usank Castle has already fallen, Charas is under threat, Guarantor Castle under threat, Thraktra is probably next, Ortygia is already about to fall, 25 troops remain against an army 700 strong. What are our chances there, right? Everything that the Aserai has gained over here might be lost, and that is truly painful in so many ways, but also exciting as a result of that, I suppose. Before we dive on into this situation, I just want to say very quickly, folks, as always, if you've been enjoying this series and you'd like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know. Leave those likes and comments down below. They do make a massive difference as this heroic music chimes in to say, let me know if you want to keep this series going, folks. It does make a big difference. Beyond that, I also want to give a quick shout to all of you in the comments, not just the ones that are cheering me on and cheering Partia on, but also those of you that have been writing some of the most eloquent comments I have ever seen. Some great storytelling going on. Absolutely amazing to read through that stuff. Again, I do read through each and every comment, so just keep that in mind as well. There's a reason to leave a comment behind. It'll actually get read. But yeah, I just want to give a shout out to all the storytelling that's been going on, because I do take all that storytelling, even what hasn't been read out at the beginning of a session, I take it all into consideration, and I I absorb it into Parthia's character and decision making, and what might change in how he approaches things. So really exciting, I think. A really fun thing to do, I think. Anyway, apart from that, onto the situation at hand. Now, many of you have been suggesting that I should be able to just speak to Aldrich here and sue for peace. I'm very uncertain about that, folks. So this isn't the only game of Bannerlord I've been playing. I've got other games on the side that I've just been playing to experiment, things like that. I have not yet seen that as an option. So I hesitate to walk into the camp of an army that is 1,000 strong and look for an option that doesn't exist. It might be with the upcoming beta branch that isn't the main branch yet. It might be with a patch or with a mod that I don't have. I'm not sure, but I haven't seen the option. I'm not going to risk it here. Suing for peace would be nice, but I don't think we can do it. Maybe we'll experiment. We've got so many wars happening. I'm sure we'll have the opportunity with some smaller army out there eventually. Beyond that, though, I also want to touch on another thing. Many of you have been asking, why don't I just execute enemy lords? A couple of reasons. Well, in character, I think Parthia sees that as a bit of a heinous act. For one, he still holds on to his humble beginnings, and he thinks that that kind of a decision is made for, or meant for, bigger people than him, even though he owns a large tract of land. He feels, like it's not his place. He also feels or believes in mercy. He tries to show it where possible. If a lord were to fall in battle, that's one thing, but to capture them as prisoner, have them in their weakest state, and then further that pain for their families and all that through execution just seems a little underhanded and inappropriate to him. So that's the in-character reason. Out of character, just from a meta perspective as well, you should know, and again, the numbers don't stop me from doing anything, but just in case you're wondering, for game reasons, anytime you execute a lord, you get a huge penalty to your relations, not just with the lord and everyone they're associated with, but everybody. So if I were to, let's say, capture Aldrich as a prisoner and execute him, not only would Valandian nobles be upset, wow, they don't have much territory. Not only would Valandians be upset, but we might also upset some Sturgians, some Khuzaits, some of the Empire. You can upset a lot of people. And I'm talking like -30, -50, huge hits to relations. And remember what happened at Usank Castle? I believe our relations with Kareth were, -14 at the time, and he denied us entry at a time of war. So what happens when we've upset everybody across the world and we need to seek shelter, and they turn us away, right? What happens when we want to parlay with a noble and maybe convince them to join us instead, right? We lose out on all these opportunities because we wanted to see some heads roll. Now, yes, it would help. The way it works out, right, is the balancing act is you take prisoners, you stop the enemy from recruiting armies with those prisoners in charge until those prisoners escape, inevitably. That's the gamble there, but you save your reputation. Where on the flip side, you execute the lords, they cannot be used to recruit new armies, but you've hurt your reputation irreparably. So that's the balancing act, if I understand it correctly. Now, that all out of the way, the situation. We're going to exhibit some patience, which is typically in short supply around these parts. But I think Parthia has come to accept that Charas is a lost cause. However, we have lost it before, and we've won it back. It is merely a change of banners. The people there are loyal to the Aserai Sultan. They are loyal to, hopefully, the Al-It as well. And we'll get it back if we lose it. Guarantor Castle is a symbol. Losing it isn't just losing what it means to be, Parthia Al-It, but it also is a huge hit to morale. Can you imagine being a soldier in the Aserai army, hearing that Guarantor Castle fell? The gateway, the well-defended gateway to the homeland has fallen. Like, think about the propaganda. Think about the pain that would cause and the hurt to morale. So Parthia realizes that this is far more important than Charas ever could be. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to wait outside. We're going to allow Aldrich to assault the castle. Hopefully, many of his men will die against the walls of Guarantor. In the meanwhile, we're waiting for Kahin to arrive as well. And then as we regroup, get our army to be a full 300 plus the garrison here with the militia is another 300, 600 strong. If we're lucky, It'll stay at that number approximately, while Aldrich will lose, let's say, maybe 80, 100 people, and then we can dive in and wipe this army up, right? But for now, we wait, we exhibit some patience, and we hope that Kaheen arrives and we can dive in and eliminate this army here, because this is a problem. This is a serious problem. And yes, we might be losing Charas as a result of this, but I think it's necessary. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. It looks like Gilban is a separate mercenary faction that has just parted ways with the Valandians. Okay, interesting. That might actually... Okay, well, we're still going to wait here patiently. There's no reason to rush it. This is just better for us, right? Let's continue our wait. They've pulled back. Oh my god, have they pulled back from both sieges? Is Charas free? I guess so. Because the notifications were for Charas and for Guarantor Castle, but that means... Alright, wow, okay, that worked out a lot better than I expected. Where are you headed then? Raiding Vanilla. Vanilla. Oh, Vanilla's over here. You know what? That is soon to be Western Empire territories. So what we'll do is this. We'll wait for... Well, I don't know if we'll wait, but Kaheen is 9 hours away. So we will ride on. Yeah, we'll ride on. We'll pick up some recruits from Guarantor, Thractore, Gummerdan, maybe even Thractore Castle, and maybe we hit Usank Castle. Try and at least retain that, right? I think that's maybe the right way to go. Okay, first of all, to Guarantor Castle we go, because... Ooh, Aeolus, can we get you in here? Aeolus. Oh no. Oh no, I guess a lot of these people have been pretty badly hurt. Oh. That's troubling news, to see so many with less than 40% in their parties. Oh, that's really troubling news, actually. Okay, it's okay. It was good news. Let's stick to the good news. So over here, the reason why I've come here is because I want to take a look at the prisoners here. Oh, just Calatild. We can leave her here. I would like to pick up some more prisoners from our dungeons and recruit them into our army. I think it's a good way to buff up our numbers. So I do want to do that if possible. Oh, look at that. Unkid over here as well, falling back. You're nowhere near Ortygia. And even now you don't come to its defense. Where are you headed? Traveling to Sanala. Another place that I've invested in. Alright, let's leave. Got our recruits over there, over to Thractore. Vessin is under attack by Ospir. Vessin is... That's what I thought. Okay. It's a tough spot. That puts me in a tough spot. Vessin is under attack. Hopefully, someone will pull him away. Because I would like to take Usank Castle for the Aserai. This is a blight. I would like to punish the Battanians for what they've done here. Actually, what do they have as a garrison? We can't even see. We're about 300 strong, plus another 44 arriving. Might be enough to take the castle. Man. Yeah, let's move to Usank Castle. Do what we can over here. Let's at least see what's going on. Skolder Brotva have joined us. Good stuff. And there's been peace. No! What? Why? Why would you do that? Battania and Aserai made peace. No! You fool! Sultan! Why? We lost. Oh my god, I didn't notice this earlier either. Galand has fallen to the Battanians. Literally, all of the progress we made in this war against the Valandians that has lasted how long now? How many chapters has this war gone for? All of that progress lost, and not only that, more than that. Why would you sue for peace when this is... God. Okay. I think... Alright, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, we're going to go to 7th. We're going to clear this out. Now we can take that on ourselves. Over at Charas, I believe we have quite a few prisoners that we can bring into the fold. and then we'll loop back to Ortygia. We're not going to go conquer anything far off over here. Oh, looks like they're, on the back foot-ish. We're not gonna. It's so isolated that doesn't make any sense. So we're gonna go ahead over here, pick up some more recruits, go to Charis, pick up some prisoners. I'm almost certain we have some there, and then we'll come back to Ortygia, see if we can do anything there. I cannot believe we have peace with the Battanians. Absolutely ridiculous. Chinopis Castle. Okay, I don't think that's ours. Chinopsis, sorry. I don't think that's mine or ours. Go ahead and pick up our prisoner there. Good stuff. Take what I can get. Down to Charis. Lots of bandits over here harassing our caravans coming through. I mean, that's really not helping the cause here. Now, actually, another thing to address is the garrison size. I would very much like to go around and when peace comes, we are going to go around, get a bunch of recruits, train them up, and make a much bigger garrison at Charis. Have like a good 500 strong garrison or something. However, right now, all the garrison is doing is it's just straight up eating food. Look at that. -3 to the food because of garrison. Prosperity is hurting as well, but you know, hey, prosperity is dropping, so that'll fix that, I suppose. It's a catch-22. It's like these puzzle pieces that fit perfectly together in this perfect balance of making it all hurt. As our garrison grows, they eat food. That hurts our food. Not having food hurts the rate at which our militia is trained. As you can see with the food shortage over there. It also hurts our prosperity. What I might need to do, again, when peace comes, is just pick up a bunch of food and just bring it down here and feed these people. I think I need to do that, because otherwise they're going to continue to just wither away. Irrigation, that'll just hurt our militia more. Not a risk I'm willing to take in the middle of war. So let's leave it as is. And I suppose we might as well build up the garrison, right? No reason not to. We've got money in the reserve. Might as well. That is a lot of mountain bandits. I kind of want to crush them. They're right here. I've got a whole army with me. Kind of want to crush them. Now, to the dungeon. Go ahead and pick up some prisoners, right? I've got 26 that I can pick up. Let's go ahead, and evidently I can also pick up tier 4 prisoners, like recruit them. Many of you have corrected me in the comments, so thank you for that. Good to know. And we are looking for Valandians, Aserai, and Imperial troops first and foremost. Quite a few of them to pick up, actually. Imperial crossbows, Valandian recruits, Valandian squire. Gotta be picky, right? We have a limited number of spots. How many of you get your freedom is determined entirely by how many of you I can sustain. Mercenary scout, perhaps. Perhaps. Wouldn't hurt. Imperial crossbow. Imperial trained archer, 4 of you. Don't mind if I do. I said don't mind if I do. Thank you. Valandian light cavalry. Yep, absolutely. And 2 Imperial trained infantrymen. And the rest eventually will come through, we'll pick them up, and we'll ransom them or take what little influence we can get from them, right? Alright, let's head on out. Our army 300 strong, another 14 wounded, 44 about to arrive. Let's see if we can't shut some of these mountain bandits down. Hold on, Guarantor Castle is besieged. Step away for 1 second. Step away for 1 second. That's the peace we need. Ice has created an army at Gamardan. Oh man, we're right here. We're right here. Oh, looks like they're pulling away. Lots of parties over here we can pull in. Boulder Brotva. Running from Ospir's party. Don't know how I feel about having just a bunch of mercenaries join me. Wow, these guys actually make up a big chunk of our nation right now. Do I bring Kerith in? Ugh. God. Suppose I should be working with him, but he's got a party. At least this way he follows me, doesn't do his own thing. Do I want to eliminate that army? Would be a good idea, I think. Yeah, let's cut them down. Are you kidding me? Now then, come no closer. Forgive me, but one cannot be too cautious. I would ask you for your name. I'm Partia, and who are you? You're Ospir of the Day, Gunrick. Hold our lands in fief of dirt, blah blah. I don't care about who you actually are. I know your name. I hear you took Ortygia. You pouring salt, buddy? I must leave now. I can't believe it. It's not a waste of a lot of time, but it's a waste of some time. That piece couldn't have come, like, seconds sooner. I gotta travel the extra distance back to Guarantor Castle. And again, the wrong piece. Though really a useless war. We weren't going to conquer anything else, right? They were just harassing us. Very well, let's fall back. All the way back to Guarantor Castle. Hopefully it's an army that we can take on. Hopefully it's an army that we're going to get some help in taking on. Company of the Golden Boar fighting alongside the Western Empire. That is really not good for us right now. And what is this? Vote for state monopolies. Is not really the time for this. Now is the time for war. Ruler clan gains 5% of settlement as tax per town. Workshop production is decreased by 10%. Unkid. You upset me. There's no way we're going to stop this from going through, but I will take a stand against him. Adram, how dare you? Thais and Suruk as well. Yeah, we're going to take a stand against it. Waste our influence, sure. But that's why we roleplay, right? We're not min-maxers, we roleplay. That was too important to not take a stand against. It's robbing us. Robbed us of Ortygia, now robbing us of our taxes. You can't keep taking my money away, man. I use that money to feed and lead the troops that are expanding your borders. God. Hopefully we can get back to Guarantor quickly enough. Hopefully. We've got a decent garrison there, right? We got a decent garrison there. What was it? 300 or so strong. That makes us almost 700 strong. That's a decent-sized army. Now, hopefully they're not there with like 1,000 strong army, because that would be a problem. Pick up some recruits en route. Every little bit counts. Oh god, they're already attacking. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. They must be very confident in their numbers. What are we looking at here? 620. Yeah, we're obviously going to dive in. This is worrying. We have a couple of folks here who are willing to join us, it seems, again. Yep. Go ahead and bring you in. They must have seen me coming and they thought, let's get this assault going so we can maybe get it done before he gets too close. So we're 426. Our garrison here is about 300. Let's call it 300 for easy math. We're 700 strong. We should be able to overwhelm them. Seratis and Usair there might join us as well. That would be quite helpful. And this actually opens the gates up to take Ortygia back. So fine, let's do it. This might be a blessing, right? Might be a blessing. In we go. Help Guarantor Castle, of course. What do we have left here? 270. I wish I'd kept a track of the math there to see who came out on top. Now, what I do want to know is... what are we looking at here? A lot of nobles, Imperial infantrymen, a lot of Imperial recruits. Some Valandian recruits. Just looking for like how many low-tier units there are. Well, it's gonna be an interesting fight. Of course, we're going to help Guarantor Castle, though. Not a chance we're gonna leave it behind. Not after everything we said earlier. Usair has joined us. Oh yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Overwhelming numbers, though the balance of power is not supremely in our favor. What that tells me is that our troop quality and type might be questionable. I really hope our allies don't just charge into combat. That would be terrible. Alright, to the battlefield. Let's do this. This might really turn the tide of this war. It's the only war we've got going on right now, so let's try and win it properly, right? Rather than sue for peace when we've lost territory. My god. Alright, I feel like we're on elevated terrain, so we'll form up over here and see what we can do. We are the attackers, or no, I guess we'd be the defenders. Archers up there. You know, because that's high ground. Archers up there, actually. Infantry up there. Okay. Horse archers. Get to work. Is this truly our entire army? Cavalry on me. Go ahead and try and kill what we can. Like this man over here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Gotta get some work done here. Oh, I can't believe it. Surely someone will down him. Surely someone will down. Oh, we need to pull. We need to get out of there. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Horse archers, fall back. Cavalry's with us. Loop back around. They have a fairly large range contingent. Okay, down goes the lance. And we go for some charges, I think. Our archers will hopefully get to work.
Infantry! Bow! Loose formation! Arrow! Footman! Shields forward!
Alright, everybody set up here. Just realized I completely forgot to do that. Oh my god, what's going on with me here? Stay on top of things. Oh geez. Here we go, here we go. Go to the back over here. Need to drop whatever I can drop. This isn't good. Taking a lot of hits here. Not my cleanest. Not my cleanest. Come on now. Whatever I can get. Alright, let's pull through. Front lines have engaged. Our archers are firing away. Their cavalry has kind of come into my back lines there. Do not appreciate that. Down you go. Buddy over here. Whoa, that lag spike. Come on now, come on now. He's down. Loop back around here. I'm not leaving you, I'm coming back, don't worry. How are we doing over here? Doing alright? Looks like many of them are falling back. Yep, looks like many of them are surrendering. Excellent. Their cavalry to charge, whatever they can charge. Especially their archers. That'd be ideal, I think. Oh, looks like they're all broken. Looks like they're all broken. Yeah, they're all leaving the field. Charge in, everyone, charge in. Battle's done. Let's make sure we get as much from it as we can. Oh, thought I'd have enough time. I didn't think he was going to turn around. Fair enough, fair enough. It's okay, not the end of the world. Loop back around. Don't get yourself killed now. All right. Ooh, a second wave is coming, it seems. Put our men back. Men into position over here. Archers over here. Let's go. There we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Wanted to make sure that we didn't just go charging in wildly. All these misses hurting me a lot. Worried about my cavalry. Come on, follow me. Follow me. There we go. Now we should get some shots in, hopefully. We're okay. Just so nervous about these lines being drawn. Our soldiers hopefully surviving here. Enough shields, I think. Our archers are firing. Yeah, we're good. Hopefully we'll drop some of their cavalry. Not loving this. Not loving this. Come on. Oh, he's down. That's good. Time to charge in over here. Shut down some of their archers. You scare them off if nothing else. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. That's right. Just flee. Just flee from me. That's all I want from you. Making up for our earlier misses, I think. Oh my god, right in the face. Loop back around over here. That is a little too far away. We're okay, we're okay. Here we go. There we go. This victorious music is playing a little too prematurely, I would say. Stay away from those massive weapons, shall we? There we go. How are we doing? Doing okay? Charge our men in. Let's go. It's time to learn how to fight. Oh dear, let's get out of here. This is not good. Charge in. We're pretty badly hurt. We can't really afford to drop. We know what happens when I drop. Alright, these guys are sandwiched now. This should be the end of it. This should be the end of it. In come our men. Wonderful. And we have taken a fair bit of damage. Hopefully it's mostly wounds. I haven't been keeping a track. But hopefully it's mostly wounds. There it is. There's the victory music. Alright, woof. That was a rough fight. That was a much rougher fight than I expected. Mainly due to my... I made a couple mistakes there. That was not good. That was not good. Of course, now we're scoring all these hits. Could have used that earlier. Could have used that a lot earlier. It's okay. We minimized our losses. Actually, you know, if you look at the top bar, we didn't take that many losses. Not as many as I'd expected. Perhaps it wasn't so bad after all. Perhaps I'm a little too hard on myself sometimes. Or perhaps it was atrocious. I'm sure y'all will let me know in the comments. Now with that Forester as well, loop back around. I want to make sure we eliminate as many of them as possible, right? As many of them as possible. Oh, come on. The men over here giving chase as well. Don't know if they'll actually be able to close that gap. God knows I'm not able to. Alright, these guys are our men. Done quite well. I think the battle is done. I don't think there's much else left to chase down. Let's see. Oh, there might be something off in the distance there. Cavalry still getting some work done. We took a lot of hurt there. I'm kind of worried about looking at the end card. I want to know what we lost. Alright. Good enough. Good enough. Well done, men. Well done. You know, that's actually not really bad at all. I thought it went a lot worse than that. 119 lost is not that bad at all. Good renown, good influence. Let's go ahead and take a look at our party, though. Let's take a look at our party over here. Ortygia, where are you? There we are. 3 lost. Okay, alright. 4 leveled up. Well, okay, 2 of those are... No, 4 leveled up plus us. I gained some riding. Alkyria gained some one-handed. Fair enough. What did we lose? Mamluk Heavy Cavalry. I knew it. And a Mercenary Guard. And what else? A Mamluk Regular. It always, it always is. That's okay, though. It's not as bad as I expected. I thought we lost like 200 or so. I will take that. I will take that. That is a good defense. Good bit of gold gained as well. Lots of prisoners. First of all, let's go ahead and see how many we can actually take on, and if there are any that I can recruit already. We're right next to a castle, so we'll be able to dump everybody that we can't... yeah, sure. We'll just dump everybody. That's a lot of prisoners. That is a lot of prisoners. Take them on. Over our limit, that's fine. Have we got a good bit of loot as well? Yep. Nothing that we'll ever probably use. Again, another thing I want to organize once peace comes. There's so much that's going to happen when peace finally comes. There's so much that needs to happen. Let's see. Do we want to bring some people in? Can we bring some people in? Saratis is nearby. I have 35 influence. I don't have enough influence to make a bid for Ortygia, but I think the reality is we're not going to get it. But, you know, during the siege and stuff, we might earn enough influence to at least make a bid for it. Let's hold on to our influence, right? Let's see if what we have is enough. Manage the... not the garrison, sorry. Cancel that. Manage the dungeon here. Manage the prisoners. Dump everybody. No, not everybody. Dump who? Let's dump our... units that I don't quite... units that I can't have, units that I don't care for. Dump you. Tanians. Leave you behind. Sturgeons as well. Those are some scary weapons on the field, though, I'll be honest. I'll be honest. There we go. Oh my god, we still have so many. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. We can't recruit. Same here. Right, same here as well. You too. And you. Got a lot of you. What are we looking at here? Still a huge number. Fine, let's go ahead and dump the Imperial recruits. That didn't go, did it? Dump the Imperial recruits, I said. The problem is also when you lose soldiers, you lose prisoner capacity. And that's what I'm seeing over here. So you know what? We're done here. I'm tempted to pull some people out of the garrison to help supplement my forces. Nah, that's not a wise idea. Let's leave the Imperial crossbows behind. We have to really reduce our prisoner count here. Let's go ahead and drop some of the Imperial archers. We have a large range contingent already. Sure, let's do this. Done. We'll come back to Guarantor, pick up more prisoners eventually. The question is, we want to wait here. No, being outside, if I recall correctly, besieging a settlement counts as being in a settlement as far as healing is concerned. We're going to do that. We're going to try and take Ortygia here. Are you kidding me? The lake rats have left. How much does that hurt my... So we're just 300 strong now. Come on. With all of our wounded healed, I mean. We're not in a position for that. That's nonsense, alright? Pull back. How are they fielding such massive armies? Oh my god. Where is ours? Where's our massive army? We have more men than them. Let me guess, they're headed towards Guarantor Castle. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. We are 265. Plus our 278. They would outnumber us. Oh, they've turned around, besieging Charas instead. Fair enough. Pick up some recruits. We can make it to Charas before them. Again, like, where are these armies? Oh, the Han created one down over here. Not where we need the army. Create one up over here instead. I mean, maybe peace will come soon. Maybe they know something I don't. Over to Gummerdan as well. Again, we can get to Charas before them. We can also, alternatively, strike at Ortygia while they're out over here. Maybe draw them back. I can't believe 3 wars. One that started so great and we lost territory. That's the one we took peace on. Where is that army? Oh, there it is, 700 strong. Oh man, of course. Of course, it's healing its wounded as well. Continue onwards. They're gonna make it all the way to Charas. All the way to Charas. And the defense over here will be interesting, to say the least. Okay, some more recruits, 330 strong. Head over to Vessen, pick up some recruits there. In Charas, what are we looking at here? 304 defenders. Okay, okay, you know, that's something. That is something. We got some more prisoners we can bring in. Let's do it. Every warrior counts right now. Every warrior counts right now. One of the parties I was in there just left, I just noticed. Alright, the Aserai escaped from captivity. Good stuff. We have Valandians in here right now. Oh no, not Valandians, but that Gilman faction. Where is this army? Where is this army? Has it turned its attention elsewhere? Seems to be the case. Man, not knowing is really a nightmare in its own sense. I mean, I suppose I could push towards Ortygia. Watch, the moment I arrive at Ortygia, I have to pull back. Oh no, don't tell me we lost another... Oh no, this is bad. But on the bright side, I could get... I mean, our influence has been gained rather quickly. Nukar is 4 hours away. That's a pretty large contingent to include, though. And it helps our cohesion as well. Akan is 4 hours away. Let's do it. Let's do it. Minimal influence cost. Decent size of their forces. All that tells me is that they're poor quality troops, but I'll take whatever I can get. I'll take whatever I can get. Pyrrhic, get you in as well, buddy. 5 hours away? Sure. We'll get the influence back. We'll get it back. Guarantor Castle. Are you... Oh my god, he pulled back, didn't he? He pulled back. Cheeky. Very cheeky. It's okay, we march. Unkid is gathering an army near Tasheba as well. Alright, we'll see what that does for us. Nukar has arrived, making some money. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by every notification right now because I'm so ready for another war to break out. I'm surprised the Khuzait haven't declared war on us. Alright, here we go. Wait, are they... Oh, hello. A golden opportunity, perhaps? Oh, come on. So what else is left? Kingdom Aserai. I hope that hasn't affected my situation. They're all gonna pull in over here. We just have to wait a little while for them to leave. Or I could try to starve them out in here. Let's see. What are we looking at? 722 defenders. We obviously don't have the numbers for that. I might be better off letting the parties leave. I have them trapped in one spot. I don't know what the likelihood of them sallying forth is. They got 700 defenders over here. I could try and starve them out. Right, we have another army forming. Well, supposedly we have another 2 armies forming. That's gotta help distract the enemy, right? So let's go ahead and besiege the town. Mina seems to have been able to pull out somehow. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and prepare our battering ram and our siege towers. Oh man, that doesn't help our cause. 660. They have 7 days worth of food. Wild. Let's see if we can't cause enough damage in that time. And let's see if we can't maybe bring some more people into our fold as well. I'm not sure. What if the hand leaves us as well? Not sure about employing mercenaries and stuff. Go ahead and raise you up in ranks. Bring this Valandian knight into our fold as well. Good stuff, good stuff. We gotta keep an eye peeled, right? They're gonna be recruiting. Might have been wiser to actually let them leave. Oh man, our army is starving. Are you kidding me? Speed time up. Might have been a bad idea. We'll find out, right? We'll find out together. We'll find out together. 665. There's Audhan. It's a pretty small army. You want to join me here? Don't think he will. Gonna march on out. Where is he headed? Raiding Arpatsis. Okay. Alright, 7 days worth of food. We have 7. Didn't they just have 6 days worth of food? I guess when they take losses. Right. Siege towers done. Ooh. That's not good. Really, our army headed there couldn't intercept them and slaughter them. And if nothing else, at least we're holding a bunch of people back over here. I doubt they'll sally forth. Probably gonna wait. I would have loved to have my engineer with us. He'd speed up the construction of all these pieces of equipment. Go ahead and pump up our cohesion over here. Can we actually pull anybody in? 3 days, 2 days. You know, let's get Usair to come. And Suruk as well, sure. Yep. Use up all of our influence, but like I said, right, like we're gonna be here for some time. Animals are being slaughtered now. This isn't good. Can't believe I missed that. Can't afford to keep doing that. I might need to leave. Might have overestimated our options here. I think I certainly overestimated our food. Did not keep in mind the food situation. On the bright side, though, us holding all of these armies captive in a different sort of way should help us out. Should help us out. Speed it up. Get ready to pause this as soon as this gets done. Oh, in come the supporting armies. Oh dear. That's the supporting army. That we can't take on. It's time to leave. It is time to leave. Get out of here. 1,100 strong, are you kidding me? And that's just gonna get stronger. They're headed straight towards us, aren't they? Headed straight towards Guarantor Castle, probably. Okay, let's pull over to Lycia. Get some recruits. They continue to give chase here. The thing is, they're going to try and attack us and draw the entire army into it. Need to pull back over here. So you're no longer defending Ortygia. You're now chasing me into my own lands. Back up. There's Unkid's army. Oh, this will be good. Oh, this is pretty epic. Come on. Can we engage? Oh, this will be a huge fight. Yes, we're going to help Unkid's army. This is massive. This is insane. Fighting side by side with our Sultan in this desperate situation. Absolutely. Help the army. 1440 versus 1099. Hopefully there aren't some foolish charges or anything going on, and hopefully it's not too dark either. I know the sun has... Oh, you know what? It's probably going to be pitch black. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. To the battlefield we go. This is going to be interesting. This could be a very major make or break battle right at the straits over here. Cannot see a thing. Let's begin. Oh no. They're doing exactly what I thought they would. Why? Okay, well, let's see. Let's move up. We only have the one horse archer. Wow. Cavalry to follow me. Archers in loose formation before I forget like I did last time. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Got somebody. Enough of a start. Cavalry gonna come through, yeah. Charge him, come on, slaughter. Kill. Something. Follow me, don't get too close to the enemy. I got you off your horse. Oh no, can't clump up like this. Pull away. Gotta keep moving our soldiers up as well, right? We don't want to isolate. We don't want to leave our allied troops completely isolated. I've got some really small horses. Kind of funny to see just how different it feels on the battlefield. Loop around this way. There we go, good stuff. Lots of horse archers here. I think we've cut them off pretty effectively, I would say. Elder, you shouldn't be on the battlefield. Come on now. Good stuff. We are taking some losses of our own as well. To be expected. Back around over here. There we go. Oh man, our cavalry have all been dehorsed. Let's go. Lance down. Come on now. Gotta get some work done here. This is really not ideal. Cavalry without horses. What does that mean? Our archers are able to come through, I think, and get some shots in. Looks like we're getting some work done finally. The cavalry is falling back. Nice. Take what I can get. Go ahead and intercept over here. Good course. Nice. Bows up here. Infantry up there. Let's go. Lance down. No. Glaive time. Try and get whatever work we can get done over here. Done. Come on now. Alright. We've taken a lot of damage. Not ideal. Come on. Our reinforcements are arriving, but I've just got to make up the gap. That's a big gap. It is a big gap. Horse archers are still firing away. Good stuff. Ah, just missed them. I can't stay this far up for too long. They've got so many archers, I'm just gonna get shot down. Alright, our archers are firing away. Hopefully they're relatively safe. We need to keep them safe. All this cavalry coming through. There we go. Man's down. Good stuff. That man is gonna come through, but we're gonna cut him down afterwards, right? Come on, come on. Chase him down. Chase him down. Oh. A little damage to his horse. Down he goes. Excellent. Our infantry has arrived. Our archers are still firing away. Infantry still moving forward. Archers are okay. Alright. Need to send that charge order pretty soon. Need to send that charge order pretty soon. Come on. Need to get some work done back over here. My horse is in trouble. I'm in trouble. I need to get out of here. If I die, this battle is done. Come on, charge. We have to just charge in. We have to just charge in. I think our archers have done as much work as they can on their own. Which is a fair bit of work, to be honest. This is a very important battle, though. Has to be won. Alright, full-on engagement. What's left back there? All the reinforcements arriving, I suppose. It's a lot of reinforcements. They're coming through, though. They are coming through. Archers still able to fire, hopefully. Oh my god, look at that. This front line just melting away. Front line just melting away. Get whatever work we can get done. Done. Let's go. Loop back in over here. Pulling out your javelins. Again, we risk dying every time we move in with a charge. But the numbers look like they're turning in our favor. Our archers are firing. Indeed they are. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and shut down some of the enemy cavalry aggression over here. This is really not ideal. Okay, down he goes. Oh. Down you go as well, buddy. Excellent. If we can't shut these guys down. Good stuff. Good stuff. Full charges coming through. Balance of power is slightly in our favor, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Archers continue to fire as well. I could get them onto higher ground over here. And keep chasing after some of these cavalry units that are harassing our archers. Oh, come on. I should also get my shield out. I mean, if I'm going with a lance, part of the reason I have the lance combination is because of the shield. Where are we? Alright, loop back around this way. I mean, we knew there were going to be massive losses in this battle. We knew it was going to happen. Between the Sultan just ordering a full-on charge and just the sheer quantity, the sheer size of it. But it does seem as though we've come out on top. Wave out. See if we can't get some work done here. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. There we go. Wonderful, wonderful. Top right corner is turning green. Very green. Now the problem is, have we kept enough alive to push this advantage? Or we're gonna have to fall back. We're gonna have to regroup. Can we take Ortygia with what's left? Now, I shouldn't get too excited. The battle isn't won yet. The battle isn't won yet. It's basically won. There we go. There's the victory music playing. Wow, that was a fight. That was certainly a fight. I was really worried we were going to lose it at a couple of points of time. Well, right at the beginning, when the full-on charge happened, obviously. That's a big one. And then every minute between then and now. Really, if I'm being completely honest. Come on. Don't let too many of them get away. Don't let too many of them get away. Right? We're fine. Look at the bar at the top, though. Look at the losses we've taken. I don't even want to look at the numbers. I mean, I absolutely do, obviously. Well done, men. Well done, each and every one of you. You fought valiantly. Collect the fallen. Was 10 to the wounded. I don't think there is the opportunity to push. One way to find out, right? One way to find out. Wow. 545 lost. 384 wounded. 498 is all that's left. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Oh my god. I mean, it was a big battle. It was a big battle, that's for sure. Let me actually see over here. They lost 663, 369 wounded, 67 got away. Alright. Cowards. My god. That's quite the fight. Alright, let's take a look at what happened here. Let's take a look at what happened here. Parthia's party is what I'm most interested in. No quarter for the Craven indeed. So many of them ran away. Cowards. Alright, 17 lost. 162 kills. I got 33 kills. That's not too shabby. What did we lose? Our Master Archers, some veteran infantry. Aserai infantry, Imperial infantrymen. The Valandian Knight fell after getting several kills. Well, almost, just short of several. Several is 7, right? Yeah, we took a fair bit of damage there. But we dealt a fair bit as well. We got 162 kills all on our own. Which is not bad considering the size of our army, right? Considering the size of our party, I mean. But that's this battle won. At what cost? Is this the very definition of a Pyrrhic victory? I wish I was the first to engage. I wish Unkid was supporting me as opposed to the other way around. But it's okay. Good bit of renown, good bit of influence, touch of morale. I'll take it all. I'll take it all. Ooh, hello. You turned up just in time, Parthia. I will not forget your help. Thank you, my Sultan. Go ahead and pick up the troops. I'll take what I can get. And 79 prisoners. Wow. Wow. Go ahead and rank up what we can. Oh, we're so badly hurt. There's no pushing to Ortygia now, is there? Could there be? Could there be? I don't know. Lots of loot picked up as well, of course. No surprise there. 400k plus. Look at that. Oh my god. There's nothing left. There is nothing left. Add a little bit of cohesion. Dump all the prisoners here. Yeah, let's head on over to the dungeon. Dump a bunch of our prisoners as well. Frozen wolves. Oh, come on. You know what I want, game. Go. Some Khuzait horsemen we picked up in that battle. We gotta drop a bunch of people off. What do we have too much of? 10 Imperial infantrymen. They're good to have by our side, though. Looking for something to just drop off. Imperial recruits. We don't need that many Imperial recruits. Day in the Sun is done. You know, it's actually probably faster to just dump everybody and pick what we want to keep. Wow. Let's go ahead and get the... Let's see. Imperial Legionaries. Oh, sorry, no, they're tier 5. My bad. Missed a little cap up there. 21 Imperial Archers. That's basically everything. Let's get these Riders. Get those Horsemen as well. Veteran Archers. Trained Archers as well, sure. And some Infantry too. One more Imperial Archer, sure. We'll come back for the rest of these guys. For some of them, at least. For some of them. Okay. Oof. Big bunch. Big bunch. Question is, we have 171 wounded. I'm sort of wounded. Do we make that push? Those parties, they joined in that battle, didn't they? I believe they did. What's this now? Disavow hunting rights. No, hunting rights have been good for us. They've been feeding our people. Why would we disavow this? Okay, you vote to disavow. No, we do not want to disavow. I actually don't have enough influence to vote. So we abstain, and we hope that Adram comes out on top over here. Tell us, what kind of a fool are you? I guess he wants more loyalty from his towns. Okay, good. Yeah. Hunting rights stay. It's so important, the food. Yeah. Support of the council indeed. We picked up some troops at Lycia, over to Ortygia. Let's see what they've got. Oh, no. Quite a few defenders here. 483. 483. We would surpass that number when all of our wounded are healed. So we could dive in, put it under siege. As we build the equipment, our wounded get healed. Maybe, finally, these two arrive as well. Like, how far are they? What are we waiting for? 1 day, 6 hours, and 19 hours. Right? They'll arrive as we prepare our siege equipment. We could starve a bunch of people out. Food stocks are still low. Garrison is dropping, as you can see. Militia is at 0. Oh, wow. Actually, hang on a second. I should just wait for these parties to leave. They'll come back eventually, though. Something to think about. Something to think about. My god, my head is imploding. That battle. It's wild how this session has driven us around only to find us back over here, more or less where we started. Not just today, but 2 sessions ago, it feels like. Also, take a look at this. Jacolan has been taken by the Valandians. Everything will return to status quo. Kind of wild, having a war in 3 directions, getting peace in the wrong directions. If we'd taken peace with the Valandians, not offered peace or taken peace with the Battanians, we had some opportunities. I don't know. I don't know everything that's going on, right? There might have been the incoming threat of the Western Empire that forced our hand, but it hurts to see Usank Castle belong to somebody else. This should be our entire tract of land. Charas is once again isolated. Nonetheless, folks, on our path to Ortygia again, this time fully accepting that we might not be able to keep it. We're marching with an army that will, at full strength, be about 400 strong. We might want to pull back to Guarantor, pick up some more troops before coming towards Ortygia. We might await the departure of the various parties at Ortygia, or we might hope to trap them in place. Nonetheless, all these decisions will have to be made next time, folks. This is where we're going to call it a session. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel. A big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. Thank you ever so much. And of course, a big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, I bid you farewell.